Hello friends, how are you? I'm just going to check that you can hear me. I think that you can. If you're with me and you can hear me, because I was having some technical difficulties yesterday, just let me know, give me a thumbs up, let me know that you're with me and that you can hear me. And if you are experiencing any issues with hearing me, please let me know in the comments below. Okay, I'm going to continue with the intention that you can hear me, because today I want to share with you a very cool mind hack that helps you to instantly calm racing thoughts in within a few seconds. Actually, I put it out there that it's under a minute. In fact, your racing thoughts will be calmed, your mind will be calmed by doing this technique almost instantly within the first few seconds. There are multiple benefits of using this technique. Thank you for the heart there. I saw it, thanks. So I'm assuming you can hear me. That's great news. Okay, so back to the technique. Before I actually talk about the benefits of the technique, for those of you who have not been following me for long, my name is Shana Rosenthal. I am a certified consulting hypnotist, and I help people to calm anxious thinking, racing minds, to overcome self-sabotage and self-doubt, and to feel empowered. That's what I do. And in these times where we are all struggling with our anxiety, it's more important than ever that we use some of these techniques that often don't take very long, if you know how, to help us to calm those racing thoughts, calm that monkey mind. We are all hardwired for negativity anyway. So in these times, it takes more effort to help us to come from highly stressed back down to balance, or homeostasis, how we call it. Now, this particular technique that I want to share with you today, it takes literally a few seconds. I've just got a few notes that I wanted to make sure that I was sharing with you. And you just saw the background right there. So I wanted to share some of the benefits with you of this technique, and I wrote them down because I didn't want to miss any of them, because it really is important that not only do you learn to do these mind hacks, but you understand why they work effectively. This one, what it does is it actually distances you from the thoughts that you're having in your mind that you feel that are racing, that you feel that you just can't get away from. Because we're using a mind hack, we're actually going to be using something called bilateral stimulation. And what that does is it actually distances you from your thoughts. It actually will create it will almost seem like at the moment they're right here, but after you complete this, those thoughts will just feel like they are more distant from you. And the reason why that occurs is because we're actually resetting your brain by activating both the left and the right hemisphere of your brain. And it's almost like pressing a reset button. So it gives you that distraction by hacking what the mind does naturally. Actually, when you are in REM sleep, your eyes go left and right when you're in REM sleep, and it helps your brain to process the events of the day. So what we're doing is we're using this technique to hack a number of things that your brain does naturally to help you to calm down, to help you to feel more relaxed and distant from the things that are just driving you crazy, those thoughts that are going on and on and on and racing in your mind. So I hope you have understood some of the reasonings behind why this works, and you may question, how does it work when it is so simple and so easy? But the best way to determine that is to experience it yourself. So, without further ado, let's get on with this technique. So the first thing I want you to do, so that you can understand how this is working for you, how effective this is for you, is just to take a moment and to feel into how you're feeling right now. And the way that we do that is we create an intensity scale between 0 and 10. 0 being you feel perfectly relaxed, calm and fine. 10 being you are at your most anxious that you've ever felt. So I want you just to right now take a moment, take a breath, and give yourself a number of how anxious you're feeling or how much your mind is racing right now on that intensity scale. Just give it a number between 0 and 10, and maybe you'd like to share it in the comments below where you're feeling right now. And at the end, we can all determine how much lower on that intensity scale you feel once you've completed the technique with me. All right, so watching for your numbers, just tap it in, and then we will continue. Thank you, Jennifer. I see you're a 4. Let's try and get that lower. Okay, anybody else want to tap in what number they are right now? I see you watching. Okay, so let's start. Super easy, and you can teach this to your loved ones while you're all in the house, hopefully self-isolating. Teach it to your children. Thanks, Helen. I see you're at 6. Teach it to your children. They might find that it's fun. You don't need any props for this. However, if you do have something handy, I have a remote right here. You can use that. You can use a pen, you can use your phone, or you can use absolutely nothing at all. I'm going to teach you both ways. So if you have an object, I just want you to put your hands out like so and hold it in one of your hands. If you have nothing at all you're going to do is put your hands out front like this and put your 2 thumbs up at a distance. Then I'd like you just to focus on the tips of your thumbs. All right, okay. Now, you're putting your eyes on the tips of your thumbs. You're going to take a nice deep breath in. And you are going to move one of your hands out to the side while keeping your face completely still, but by following that thumb just with your eyes. I'm going to demonstrate what I mean. Take a nice deep breath in. And then on the release of that breath, you're going to move that hand, following only with your eyes as far out as your eyes can follow without your face moving. Take another deep breath in and bring it back. Another deep breath in, and the other side goes to the side. Exhale, bring it back. Remember the key here, breathe in, next side, is to keep your face still and you are just moving your eyes. Exhale. And again, keep this going. Inhale, eyes only. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now, how do you feel right now? Give it a number. Let me see those numbers. I think what you'll notice is those numbers would have come down. Might not come down all the way, but you'll notice that they have decreased on that intensity scale. You'll notice that your breathing has calmed. You'll notice the things that were ruminating over your mind, those racing thoughts, would feel now more distant. You'll feel less connected with them. You'll notice also in your body, wherever that tightness or tension or anxiety, well done Jennifer, yeah, you got it down to it too, that's great. wherever you were noticing that anxiety that was held in your body, you'll notice that it has lowered. Helen, I see you're a 4 or 5. Okay, that's lower. So you want to continue doing this exercise for a few more rounds. And what you might want to do also is you might want to add in your mind, as you are moving left to right, is that you want to repeat the phrase, I'm letting it go, with each movement. I'm letting it go. I'm letting it go. Letting it go. Letting it go. Notice how you feel after that. So do a few more rounds, adding in, I'm letting it go, and repeating that. Maybe do it for about a minute and notice how the numbers decrease again. If you need a little bit more time, then do so. Depending on how high of an intensity your anxiety was to begin with, you might notice, especially if this is the first time that you're doing it, you might need a couple of rounds to get it to go down lower. Okay, keep at it. Let me know after a few rounds of doing this how well you got on. And I also want to let you know that if you enjoyed this, you're going to love what I have for you in store later on this afternoon. At 5 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to come back on and I'm going to be facilitating a grounding meditation. I couldn't really figure out what the best medium would be for me to reach the number of people, the largest number of people that have been requesting that I put out more stuff. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to come back onto Facebook right here and I'm going to do it right where we are at 5 o'clock Eastern tonight. So I hope that you will join me. You will feel amazing after my meditation tonight. I'm also going to explain the difference between meditation and hypnosis. And actually the grounding meditation that I'm going to be doing tonight is a combination of hypnosis and meditation. So you will be able to experience that with me. All you need to do is be in a comfortable chair with your feet on the floor. That is it. We can actually meditate or go into self-hypnosis while there's crazy going on. In fact, it's a wonderful experience to be able to internalize your focus and find that inner peace while there's crazy going on. For you to be able to train your mind to be able to do that means you can get to that wonderful place in your mind whenever you need it, whatever the crazy is happening around you. So it's a wonderful skill for you to be able to achieve, and I'm going to teach you how to get there tonight. So thank you for joining me. Let me know how you got on. If you are watching this in replay, please post your numbers or questions below and I will answer all of them. If you would like to reach out to me personally, if you have a question, please do that on direct message so that we can keep up the confidentiality. I wish you well. Please be safe and take care of yourself, and I will see you a little bit later on today.